Sophia, what's the difference between a medical brand that stands out and one that doesn't?
The main difference between one that stands out and one that doesn't, it's when they are able to construct a story, a strong concept around their brand. So the brand, it's not just one logo, there is something behind this. All the elements of the brand goes together and ties together through all the experience. So for example, the naming tells a concept, there is a message behind, but then also the visual identity, so the logo ties up together with that naming to reinforce the message. So every clinic, every medical brand has a story to tell. It's important to pass this story to each element of the visual identity, to tie it up together and to be concise. That's what will make you stand out, because the perception of the patient will be totally different. It will be totally coherent and totally immersive.
Okay, and which elements are the key to create a medical brand?
Okay, so the key to create a medical brand goes around a lot of elements. It's never just one, because the way that the client will find you can be through many platforms. It can be through social media, but it can also be through the website. It can also be in the street, on a poster, on a congress, on an event. It can be in many ways. So it's really important to have all key elements well thought. So when we are thinking on a brand, there is different steps that needs to be thought. One of them, the naming, as I have mentioned, then the visual identity. The visual identity, it's the logo, the typography, the color, and then all the other elements, so the social media strategy, the way it will show up on posters, on editorial, print materials, and then there is the structure, the brand strategy, and at least, but by the end, and not the least one, the marketing. So branding and marketing are the main key elements, but inside those key elements, there is a lot of different small keys that need to be well thought to have the big ones really stand out.
And coherence.
Exactly, coherence. Coherence, I think it's the key word to have a really good medical brand.
And Sophia, what are the most frequent mistakes you identify when clinics try to improve the visual identity?
One of the main mistakes that I see is thinking on the brand as only a logo. So what happened? Brand clinics reach out to have a visual identity. They only have one logo, but then they need to promote themselves on social media. So the brand was not thought to be visually explored on the social media, because there is just one logo. One logo alone, it's nothing. So that's one of the main concepts. Another one, it's throughout the process of building a brand, stepping some of the steps. So I usually say that building a brand, it's like building a house. There is different parts. The first one, it's the naming. It's like your address, so where the patient will remember you, where they will find you. It's the address, it's the meaning. The visual identity is the foundation. Then there is the structure of the house, which is the brand strategy, and the marketing, which is the roof. The main concept that I see, it's that one of just thinking in one logo, but also on stepping some of these steps of the process. So they don't go through a creative to think on the naming. They already have a name registered. And there is a lot of opportunities missed if the name is not well thought, because the name can have a really strong story behind it, or it can be really generic. So if you have a clinic that's more focused on the skin and you call it skin clinic, it's really, really generic. It will not stand out on the others. So if you step this process, you can miss opportunities of growing your business through identity.
Sophia, thank you very much for your words.
Thank you. Thank you.